How's it going, everyone? This week I decided to do something a little bit different. This week was Gamescom and also was tennocon. And Gamescom brought really amazing games that I'm kind of excited to talk about. But since I only am interested in certain games, I've decided to talk about my top 10 games that are coming up. Just letting you know, I recorded this on my phone. So that explains why there is a watermark from the Game Awards. Starting with number 10, Nightingale. Nightingale gave me the impression of an open-ish world of D&D, not at the same level as Baldur's Gate, but it's something that caught my interest in some sort of aspect. For what I can tell, it seems to have an open world vibe with guns, magic, and some world building or house building ish. It's a little bit hard for me to figure that one out, but it kind of gave that impression based on the trailer.
Regardless of which portal variety you favor.
Number 9, Fort Solis. Fort Solis gives me the impression of Callisto Project, but done better. And I don't mean to throw shade at Callisto Project, but if this game turns out to be better than that, then I'll be honestly quite surprised as how a small team can overpass a big team and essentially the godfathers of horror space. By the time this recording has been done, the game should be available now on PlayStation 5 and possibly on PC. If you own a PlayStation 5, please let me know how the game goes, because I don't own a PlayStation 5. Number 8, Little Nightmares 3. The Little Nightmare franchise was a fun couple of games that I wouldn't call it revolutionary, but it was something unique in terms of gameplay. I'm hoping that this gameplay is similar to Little Nightmares 1 and 2, but keep in mind that the game is being developed by a different studio, so it might be telling a different story with new characters. Also, keep in mind that this isn't the only thing that's been coming out regarding Little Nightmares universe. There is also a sort of radio play being released by the studio that sort of expands more on the universe for those of you who are interested in learning more about Little Nightmares universe. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to hear the radio play. Number 7, Lords of the Fallen. I don't know why specifically it caught my interest, but there is something unique to it. It kinda gave me a vibe as a Dark Souls type of game, and kinda like it, but it's still too early to say it will be a Souls type game. But if it is, that would be kinda great. But if it isn't, I do wonder what kind of game is it going to be.
Not a choice. After all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos.
Number 6, under the waves. I don't know why exactly there is something that the sea might catch my interest, but seeing something like this, especially after playing Subnautica, sort of gives me the idea that there is more to explore and learn from the sea, especially for it seems to be survival underwater game.
I told you, I still need time.
Time to what, Stan? Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
We're upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
I don't expect you to understand.
You're not the only one who's suffering. I need you with me here, now.
I will be. I promise.
Number 5. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 is something that I'm hoping that it can revive the tactical shooter genre, at least in the AAA game. And I'm looking at you, Ghost Recon. I'm still waiting for a good Ghost Recon game that involves tactical shooter and potentially more mechanics. But going back to the topic, I'm really looking forward to see how the game is going to be evolving.
Alpha team clear. Heading to surface.
Number 4. Alan Wake 2. If you guys are unaware, Alan Wake 2 takes place in the Remedy universe, and it technically was the one that started the Remedy universe. And here's one of the things I'm kinda curious in terms of Alan Wake 2. If the game is going to be an open world or sandbox experience, the game will also have live action integrated into the game, just like previous Remedy games, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. Their budget and style of filming kind of piques my interest on their game. Thankfully, we don't have to wait long. The game is coming on October 27th of this year.
Oh! You've got the wrong man! It's my fault! He got out!
Wake has a double. Where is he now?
I don't want to be in the story, just write me out of the story!
Number 3. Crimson Desert. I don't think I have much to say about this game, but it gives me a weird combination of Red Dead Redemption combined with Assassin's Creed, Kingdom Come, another game that I just don't remember on top of my head. But it honestly looks over the top. If this becomes an actual game, I think I'll be honestly playing this a lot. Just for the fact that you can potentially do a lot of things, especially pet the dog. I really like petting animals, so yeah. Other than that, this game looks interesting in terms of graphics, aesthetics, gameplay, and I honestly feel quite excited just to be able to play this game. Number 2. Killing Floor 3. I've been a big fan of Killing Floor 3 for a long time. Back at 2012, I believe, it was my first time playing the first game, and this coming back, especially with the third installment, kinda makes me a little bit happy, especially on how gory, violent, and hopefully more cutting that the game can have is going to be such an amazing thing, and I cannot wait for this game to come out. I'm super excited. I know what I'm going to be doing once the game comes out. It's going to be such a glorious moment in my opinion. If you guys haven't tried, I definitely highly recommend this game. If you like games such as Call of Duty Zombies or any other type of zombie game that has waves, I do have to point out that this game might be different in the aspect of things might have a proper storyline. Who knows? I'm just speculating, mostly because the CEO has stepped down back on, I believe, 2017 due to some issues regarding certain views, and yeah. But other than that, I honestly recommend anybody who might be interested on playing probably Killing Floor 1 or Killing Floor 2 to actually try it. I personally would recommend Killing Floor 2 because it's more updated and have more active players than Killing Floor 1, but I still would recommend Killing Floor 1 if you don't get the chance to play Killing Floor 2. Number 1, Warframe. I know I'm cheating a little bit on this one, mostly because Warframe wasn't at Gamescom, but it also had its own con last Saturday. But I still have to bring it in, mostly because they are bringing new content. Whispers of the Wall, a 1999 song. Just the trailers itself was mind-boggling, and it was such an amazing thing. And to me, it felt like they are connecting Dark Sector to Warframe. I know that the devs have specifically said that they aren't planning to connect Dark Sector and Warframe, but I still kind of have a little bit of hope on that if that ever happens. I know it might be just me, but hey, it can happen. I guess never is never. Also, keep in mind that they are also releasing cross-save in this year, and potentially next year they are releasing mobile Warframe. So you can play on your phone if you don't have a Switch or you like to play on the go.
Arthur, find a terminal. Check in. I need to know you made it.
All content creators are safe. Don't worry about strikes.
Nearly done with this bitch of a year. I wish we could just start over. Find that doctor and trotty bastard on day one. Then I wouldn't be alone on New Year's Eve. They found me. Keep going, Arthur. Find Dr. Andrade. Follow him into...
And that's a wrap. If you guys are interested in watching more of my content, you guys are welcome to subscribe and watch all the other videos that I have.